Air in the secret subterranean chamber was thick and suffocating, smelling of old concrete, sulfur, and unholy ambition. 3 men who once commanded the attention of a nation were now reduced to ragged figures huddled in the perpetual twilight. Now, as Sharif leaned against a damp, mold-covered wall, his usual bespoke attire replaced by torn, simple cotton. His eyes, once sharp with political calculation, now darted with a frantic, animal fear. Imran Khan paced the small space, his physical strength giving way to nervous energy. His pleas for justice and accountability now whispered to an unhearing darkness. Asif Ali Zardari sat cross-legged, a ghost of his infamous smile playing on his lips, an unnerving calm masking a deep, cold terror. They had been snatched not by rivals, not by the law, but by the Shayatin al-Watan, the demons of the nation, a Jinn of terrifying, ancient lineage, one who thrived on the chaos and division of land they sought to rule. Suddenly, a voice like the scraping of stones over dry bone echoed from the ceiling. It was the Jinn. The game of Pakistan continues. The Jinn hissed, its invisible presence pressing down on them like a concrete slab. 3 kings, 1 crown. You fight for the land above, but the true prize is below. Amuse me. The one who proves his absolute worth to rule. The one whose ambition burns hottest, whose corruption is most complete, will be my puppet king. The others shall be my food. The chamber floor shimmered, projecting a ghostly, 3-dimensional map of Pakistan, each city pulsating with a sickly yellow light. Nawaz Sharif, the Jinn commanded, tell me, what would you sacrifice to stand on the Prime Minister's pedestal one last time? Nawaz's breath hitched. He saw his family's name, his political legacy, glowing on the spectral map. I would sacrifice my long exile. I would let go of my health, my comfort. I would sign any charter you put before me to ensure my return, and my mandate is absolute. He cried, his voice trembling. The Jinn laughed, a dry, rattling sound, a meager offering. You sacrifice what you already lost or what a mortal must eventually yield. Small, Imran Khan. The Jinn turned to him. Your turn. What price for the absolute restoration of your power? Imran stopped pacing, his eyes blazing with a fanatical zeal. I would sacrifice the very institutions that betrayed me, the corrupt judges, the compromised military leadership, the feudal system. I would dismantle them all, burn them to ash, and rebuild a Naya Pakistan in a single, unyielding term. Destruction, a feast for my kind, the Jinn purred. But you sacrifice your enemies, not yourself, still small. Asif Zardari, the Jinn croaked, its attention now on the man who sat still. The master of the game, what is your bid? Zardari finally lifted his gaze, his smile widening, devoid of warmth. I would sacrifice the memory of my time in power, he said, his voice surprisingly steady. I would let the people forget every scandal, every deal, every arrangement I ever made. I would become a clean slate, a new power, so they never see the puppet strings again. For to be forgotten is to be utterly free to rule without resistance. The Jinn was silent for a terrifying beat. Clever, to erase the sin, and then sin anew. I feel the warmth of that cynicism. A single, ornate dagger, made of obsidian and silver, materialized in the center of the room. The people love only one of you. The Jinn whispered, and the spectral map of Pakistan flickered, showing a wave of public anger directed at the 3 of them simultaneously. Their love is a fickle, useless thing, but you 3 despise each other with a passion that is real. You know each other's secrets, your flaws, the very weakness of your souls. The dagger is for the man you trust least, the Jinn commanded. Imran, without hesitation, lunged for the dagger. His eyes were fixed on Asif Zardari. He is the sickness, the very root of the corruption I swore to purge. He would sell the sun if he could meter the light. He speaks the truth. Nawaz roared, pushing away from the wall. He is the one who deals with every dark hand. Zardari is a snake in the shadows. As Imran raised the dagger, Asif Zardari remained still, his smile never faltering. He just pointed a slow, deliberate finger past him, ran towards the silent corners of the room. I trust neither of them, Zardari murmured, his voice cutting through the panic. But I trust the Jinn least of all. You hold the true power. I would plunge that dagger into the floor and offer the blade to you, my master. For in this realm, all rulers must bow to a greater power. Why not you? Imran froze, the dagger shaking in his hand. Nawaz recoiled. Zardari's move was an acknowledgement of their capture, a cynical, total surrender to the occult power for the promise of a return to the political throne. The Jinn let out a sound like breaking glass, the ultimate betrayal, the betrayal of the human ego. You see the true ruler in the room, Zardari. Your ambition is a cold, calculated thing. The spectral map of Pakistan dissolved, and the room went utterly black. The Jinn's voice came from everywhere and nowhere. I have feasted on your fear, your desperation, your pathetic rivalry, but only one of you has truly understood the nature of power. It is not about conviction, nor family, nor even justice. It is about a primal, selfish, complete will to rule, no matter the cost, no matter the master. A single, faint light appeared, illuminating the three politicians. They were close enough to touch, their faces glistening with sweat and horror. Nawaz Sharif, your heart is in London, not Pakistan. You only want the title. You are weak. Imran Khan, your heart is too full of a false, burning righteousness. You want a perfect country, not power itself. You are sentimental. Asif Zardari. The Jinn concluded, the voice now a deafening roar. You want to own the country. You know power is a transaction, a cold bargain with the devil, and you are ready to pay. You are the true king of my domain. Before the two discarded rulers could scream, the Jinn's power erupted. Nawaz's shadow stretched and clawed at him, pulling him into the wall with a sickening smash. Imran's body began to twist, his sinews snapping as he was forced to contort into a hideous, broken form. His silent, wide-eyed scream a final, pointless protest against the ultimate rigging. As Asif Zardari felt the cool, invisible chains of the Jinn wrap around his soul, the shadow of a smile returned to his face. He was alive, he was chosen, he would rule. The Jinn's voice, now soft and intimate in his ear, gave the final instruction. Now, go forth, my king. Take your throne. Let the people believe you have returned. They will never know the price you paid, nor whose voice you truly speak. In Islamabad, the sun rose on a day of political miracles and shocking reversals. The two rivals vanished without a trace, and a man long thought defeated made his triumphant return. A chilling, distant look in his eyes, and a newly acquired, unsettling smile that never seemed to reach them. The people cheered, unaware that their new king was merely a vessel for the ultimate, unseen ruler of Pakistan.